Hey guys, it's really windy here in Texas today, and so I have my earbuds in. I'm hoping that you can hear me good with these in, but I just really felt compelled to hop on here live because I have gotten myself all riled up today. So today, Texas, or in the last 24 hours, our governor here in Texas has put a ban on vaccine passports. So I'm praying that this video doesn't get shadow banned because I'm saying the word vaccine, but I'm going to upload it to YouTube. So if it disappears, you can go find it on my YouTube channel, guys. But everybody's like, oh my gosh, I'm moving to Texas. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You know, Florida and Texas so far have said no, that I'm aware of. There may be other states have said no vaccine passports. But let me tell you why every single American should be against vaccine passports. And it absolutely has nothing to do with whether you're pro or anti-vaccination. Let me tell you why. For those of you that don't know me, just in case somebody shared this video with you, I've been a registered nurse for 25 years. And back when I was in nursing school, they taught us about a concept called patient autonomy. And that means patients should have the right to choose what goes into their body, even if it's against medical advice. And it is our job as nurses to advocate for patients to have a voice, okay? When you take away someone's right to choose and it limits their freedoms, even if you, let's just say, for example, let's say you are pro-vaccine and you think there is absolutely nothing wrong with this experimental vaccine, okay, for your body. That's your choice, and we still have the freedom to choose in America. But once you start saying that someone has to show a piece of paper or an app on the phone, whatever it is, whatever the mode of delivery is, it doesn't really matter here. Let's just say it's a piece of paper. When you decide that someone else's freedom isn't important, that we can start denying people the liberties of buying things in the marketplace, when we start denying people the opportunity to freely travel, we start denying people the liberty of going to an entertainment venue or going out to a restaurant. When you deny anyone's freedom, I'm sorry, it's so windy, I may need to go in the house. When you deny their freedom, you are risking your own freedom. Because when will it stop? I started saying this about 8 years ago when the hospital where I was working required the flu vaccine. The reason I was so opposed to the rule that nurses had to be vaccinated for the flu had nothing to do with the flu vaccine. It had to do with something inside my spirit saying, if they're going to require me to put something into my body, number one, and number two, take absolutely no liability if I become sick or injured from that vaccine. Because I had taken the flu vaccine like 10 years prior in the emergency room and got really sick from it. So I hadn't taken it since then. And I thought that I should be able to choose. It was crazy thought, but I thought I should be able to choose what I put inside my own body. And so when my employer said that I had to take the vaccine, it just really did not sit well with me. And I knew, I remember sitting in the conference room, we had a meeting, and I was raising hell about it. And I said, when will it stop? What's next? Mandatory sterilization for nurses so we don't have to take off maternity leave? You know, at what point does it end when the employer gets to decide what we put inside our body or what we don't? And now here we are, and I remember people just saying, it's not that big of a deal, Liz, just take the flu vaccine. And I didn't take it. I just wore a mask for 6 months of every year. Just did it. But here we are on a global scale, and everybody's like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, I've seen this, but I'm going to circle back. She ruined that statement for us. Let's circle back. When you give up the freedom of your fellow American citizen, when you are willing to take their freedoms away from them to make you feel safe, you are risking your own freedom. So every single American should be 100% against this stupid vaccine passport BS, because limiting any American's freedom is limiting your own freedom. And giving government more totalitarian authority over our liberties and freedom is so supremely dangerous. It's so dangerous. So think this through. Like I said, I don't care if you're pro or anti. This is not about the vaccine, guys. This is about giving up our freedom. This has gone too far. It's gone way too far. We've got to put a stop to it. You have to take a stand. Demand that your governor put a ban on it. Demand it. Write him every day. Call him every day. I signed petitions. I called and left voicemails. I petitioned my state representative. Here in Texas, y'all think that, that governor in Texas, he's just so strong. No. He's actually kind of wimpy. Let me just say it, put it that way. But we have strong people. Us. We're strong. No telling, they probably had thousands upon thousands of people calling, emailing, texting every day. We weren't being silent. We, the people, were not being silent. So, and I'm pretty sure they were doing the same thing down in Florida. So get off your butt and do something. Any more of your freedoms. Do not do it. Don't give up any more of your freedoms. Enough is enough. All right, bye guys.